Hey everyone, welcome to Video Game Plot Summaries. I'm Youssef, and the game we're talking about today is God of War 2, finally, the sequel to God of War 1. Now, the other games that I've reviewed all happen in the middle of God of War 1, and one of them happens after God of War 1 happened, but this is finally a continuation of the actual story and not a bunch of side quests, even though the side quests had a great amount of stuff to do with the lore. So far, I have lovingly kept a playlist that you can look at in the corner here. All of them should be in canonical order. Here are the cliff notes, as if I'm not tired of telling you the cliff notes over and over again. Kratos was a warrior for Sparta, and they were about to lose to barbarians, but before he got killed, he pledged his allegiance to Ares, the god of war, and Ares obliged. Kratos won the battle and ended up being Ares' errand boy, and Ares thought that Kratos would have a better allegiance to him without his family, so he tricked Kratos into killing his daughter and wife. Kratos stops working for Ares and starts working for Athena because he is having horrible nightmares about killing his family, and Athena told him that she would help him if he did her bidding. Ares gets mad at Athena and goes to Athens to destroy it. And Athena tells Kratos to stop Ares, and when he does, Kratos gets the job of God of War, but he still has nightmares because Athena has been gaslighting him the whole time. So even though Kratos is the God of War, he's still really depressed. Also out there is a prophecy that Kratos will be the doom of Olympus, and that Kratos is much more important than he knows. Other stuff has happened in the other games, and I don't think it's a waste of time to refresh. But so far, that's all you need to know. To be honest, my head got really light taking deep breaths for that little passage there. Let's start.
By defeating Ares, Kratos, the once mortal warrior, became the new god of war. However, Kratos soon found himself alone on Olympus, shunned by his fellow gods. But Kratos had no need for the love of petty gods. He had found a new family in the warriors of Sparta, gaining solace from his past in the carnage of battle.
My lord, Kratos! Another city is ready to fall! Soon all shall know the glory of Sparta!
Enough, Kratos! With every city you destroy, the wrath of Olympus grows. Soon I will no longer be able to protect you.
I need no protection.
Do not forget that it was I who made you a god, Ghost of Sparta. Do not turn your back on me.
I owe you nothing.
Then you leave me no choice.
Kratos had turned the pain of his memories into hatred. Hatred for the gods, who had refused to free him from the nightmares of his past deeds. And so he went to Rhodes to deliver the final blow to the besieged city.
Athena! You conspire against me! Athena! You will suffer for this!
So I didn't know that Athena had the power to animate big statues. I'm not so sure that's her. And Kratos continues to try and destroy Rome as regular-sized Kratos while being annoyed by another huge monster. I'm here for it. She probably just stopped protecting him. Kratos eventually works his way back to the monster. Even though Kratos isn't really struggling, Zeus calls out to him.
Kratos, I do not need your help, Zeus. I can take down this beast.
I offer you more than help, Kratos. I offer you power. I offer you the Blade of Olympus. It was this blade that ended the Great War and defeated the Titans. Drain your godly powers into the sword, Kratos. Only then will you reach your full potential.
Why do you aid me now?
Kratos is right. Zeus is pretty sus. So Kratos gets to the sword and drains all his power into it like a dummy. Then he uses the sword, jumps inside of the statue, and destroys it from the inside. There's the rule of threes.
Do you see, gods of Olympus? Do you need more proof than this?
Placing all of his godly power into the weapon had rendered Kratos mortal, vulnerable to the arms of death. Bloodied and beaten, he knew that to have any hope of survival, he must retrieve the Blade of Olympus. Humiliated before his Spartan army, Kratos dragged himself up from the dirt.
Yes, I am forced to attend to this matter myself. Athena refused to undo her mistake. Imagine caring for a creature such as yourself.
Why? Why would you betray me?
It is you who would betray me. Am I to stand idly by while Olympus is threatened? Your hands are already stained by the blood of a god. I will not let Ares' fate be my own.
The gods are petty and pathetic, and your rule is weak.
I grow tired of this insolence. I am the king of Olympus. And it is my way that is the way of the gods. You must vow to forever serve me.
I serve no one.
Then you leave me no choice.
This is gonna be a quick fight. That's ridiculous.
Submit! I would rather die!
It did not have to be this way, my son. This path is of your choosing.
A choice from the gods is as useless as the gods themselves.
Even now, as you draw your last breath, you continue to defy me? Everything you have ever known, Kratos, will now suffer because of your sacrilege.
never be the ruler of Olympus. The cycle ends here.
What the hell are you talking about, dude?
You will pay for this, Zeus. Be certain of that.
As the life drained out of Kratos, the arms of Hades reached out to claim their prize. But there was more resting on Kratos' shoulders than he could know. Kratos was destined to bring about change so severe that it would shake the very pillars of Mount Olympus. His death was something that I could not allow.
Aries! Destroy my enemies, and my life is yours!
Fight, Spartan. You are not meant to die here. This is not the end.
Who are you?
I am the Titan Gaia, ever-present Mother of Earth. I have watched you become a powerful warrior, and I have been with you through all the events of your life, but I can no longer simply watch. We will help you defeat Zeus. Death is an escape, Kratos. You are a warrior of Sparta, not a coward. Only a coward accepts death.
I am no coward.
Then you must fight. I will show you the way to the Sisters of Fate. Only with their power will you defeat Zeus.
Hey, yo, by the way, this game is cinematic as heck, so, yeah, we're gonna run into scenes like this every now and then. Sorry. Took like half the runtime, didn't it? So, for the second time, Kratos battles his butt out of Hades. This time, it doesn't take 1/4 of the game. So Kratos finds one alive Spartan and gives him the job to go back to Sparta and gather what's left of the Spartan army to wait for Kratos' return. A Pegasus shows up, and Kratos knows it's for him, so he hops on board to find out who sent it.
Turn back to Olympus, beast! I must face Zeus! You defy the god of war!
You are no longer a god, Kratos. Zeus, Olympus, and the blade which holds all your power will forevermore be out of reach. Your only hope is to find the Sisters of Fate and travel back through time to the moment Zeus betrayed you, for only then will he truly be vulnerable.
So now Kratos has a new mission to find the Sisters of Fate. You know what that means? We are messing with the timeline. All right. It's been a long time since we've negated all of the consequences that we just experienced by using time travel. It's my favorite thing to do in these plot summaries, let me tell you. Kratos is taken to the lair of the Titan, where his progress is blocked when the Titan pins the Pegasus down. And Titans are very weird in this universe. They seem to just hold the same exact position forever and ever. So anytime Kratos comes upon one, they're just stuck. I mean, apparently they're all in prison, and that's why they can't go anywhere. But in other lore, they are the same way. It's like, surprise, I was the island all along. Shout out to Moana. Anyway, Kratos needs to free the Pegasus, and he's having a hard time finding a spot that will get the Titan to move his hand. So he goes around the mountain and runs into Prometheus.
God of War, you live.
I no longer walk with the gods. Who has placed you in this torment?
Zeus. My only crime was helping mankind. When I took the fires of Olympus to the mortals, Zeus considered it a betrayal. As punishment, he made me mortal and condemned me to be savagely consumed every day by this cursed bird. And then, with the fall of night, I am healed. How long have I been here? How long have I suffered this curse? I truly do not know. Please, Ghost of Sparta, release me from my torment!
Kratos does Prometheus a solid because he hates Zeus and tries to free him from his chains. But he needs to put Prometheus in the fires of Olympus to truly end his life. Unfortunately, Prometheus is stuck and Kratos can't get to him. So he goes back into the caves and gets close to the Titan's face. Then he jumps in there and pulls a weapon out of his eye. And sometimes this game is really random. Like, I don't remember when anybody said anything about getting a bow and arrows out of a Titan's eyes. With the new weapon, Kratos shoots the remaining chain with the arrows and frees Prometheus from his torment.
You have freed Prometheus from the torment of the gods. His flesh has tainted the fires of Olympus and embodied it with the power of the Titans. These ashes will give you great strength, Kratos. Take them within you and use this strength to defeat your enemies.
Somehow, Prometheus dying in the fire makes Kratos stronger. Gaia explained it, but it doesn't make any damn sense. I listened to it twice. How does killing Prometheus in the fires of Olympus embody the fire with the power of the Titans? How does that even work? Anyway, so Kratos has an overkill mode now, and he promptly runs back to the Titan's hand and uses that to hurt the hand enough to free the Pegasus. It's crazy because once the hand is removed, the Pegasus perks right up. No broken bones or anything. So, back to the path of the Sisters of Fate.
Kratos, behold the island of creation, home to the Sisters of Fate. Here, the path to your true destiny begins. The island is fraught with danger. It was created to prevent all from reaching the three Sisters of Fate. The power of the sisters will allow you to return to that moment when Zeus betrayed and killed you, Kratos, thus changing your fate.
Dogfighting on a Pegasus. Oh. One quick jog through the Temple of Lachesis, and Gaia gives Kratos a new mission and fills in some context.
You must find a way across to the island, Kratos, for there lies your path to the Sisters of Fate.
Why do you aid me, Gaia?
Zeus must be stopped, Kratos. The story of revenge has been told before. You know of the mighty Titan Kronos. So fearful was Kronos of the Oracle's prediction that his own children would rise against him, that he decided to imprison them all in his belly. Rhea stood by and watched as her children were devoured one by one. But when the time came for the last of her children to be eaten, she was unable to bear another such loss, and devised a trick to save the baby Zeus. Rhea commanded the eagle to secret her son away. He was taken to an island far beyond the watchful eyes of Kronos.
She had a chance to do something there. Just pick up a rock and use it as a baby.
It was I who cared for him. It was I who kept him safe. I nurtured his desire to free his brothers and sisters from Kronos. But my foolish act of compassion would haunt the Titans forever. For in sparing Zeus, we allowed him to return to us with vengeance in his heart. He betrayed all of the Titans for the sins of just one. The sins of his father, Kronos.
Kronos was the Titan that was wandering around the desert with Pandora's temple on his back in the first game. How did Kronos have a baby with the lady one time, let alone 4? So also, I didn't know that. Half a Titan is a god, half a god is a demigod. Oh, also, surprise! I was the island all along! Kratos keeps it moving and finds the big old chains that lead to 3 giant horses. One of the horses is being blocked by Theseus. He just took the horsekeeper's key.
The ghost of Sparta. Then what they say is true. Theseus. Of all the fools who try, you would be the last I would expect to seek an audience with the Sisters of Fate. And you are the last one I would expect to become a servant of the Fates. I serve and protect the Sisters of Fate for the glory of Zeus. The time of Zeus is coming to an end. You seek the Sisters to kill Zeus? You no longer possess the powers of a god, Kratos. I doubt you're capable of killing me, let alone the king of Olympus.
Let me pass, and I will let you live, old man.
I do not think that is your choice to make. Come forward. Let us finally see who is the greatest warrior in all of Greece.
Yeah, Theseus is pretty dope. Kratos knows him because he was the early king of Athens. Obviously, since Kratos was working for Athena, they've crossed paths more than once. I don't know why he's naked in all of these Greek paintings of him and sculptures. He's a pretty tall, strong, muscular-looking guy, but it seems like he's got a little tiny issue he needs to work out. Maybe it's cold because he's always nude. Theseus is also known as a great warrior. He's got a history of killing villains and killing minotaurs. That's why he keeps summoning minotaurs in the middle of your fight. The battle against Theseus is pretty easy. You beat up Theseus till he jumps up on the roof, and then you shoot him with arrows, and then he summons things, and then you shoot him with arrows, and then he summons things, and then you shoot him with arrows, and you're done.
All right. That was kind of fun.
And that's what we'll call it for this week. So far, this game's pretty cool. The stories are more exposition than anything, and they're taking a long time. They put a lot of money behind this game, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, do me a favor and hit the like button. I mean, it's God of War. And also subscribe if you haven't. That'd be really nice. Well, until the next episode, you guys freed me like Neo freed Agent Smith. Peace.